Happy weekend, everyone. It's Melissa. Thanks for tuning in. Look, in case you don't know, I broke my arm and my hand was in a cast for 3 months. I got it off yesterday, so I can actually take this thing off and you know, shower and the main thing, crafting. I got my crafting groove back. And so today I'm going to share with you how to make die cuts for your planners using Happy Planner stickers or any other stickers you may have that you like absolutely love, because it's super easy. First of all, really the only thing you need, well, you don't even need one of these. This is, you know, one of the guillotine paper cutters, but a pair of scissors is really all you're going to need depending upon what you want to do. And of course, a laminator with laminating pouches, definitely a pair of scissors, and a hole punch if you want to make page markers. And that's really it. It's so super easy and very inexpensive. My laminator was $20. The pouches, I don't remember quite much, but not much. You know, you get I always go on Amazon and get them because I get like a 50 pack at a time, so it lasts me forever. And then depending upon how sturdy you want them, you can either put it on cardstock or just stick them directly to the laminating pouch itself. Of course, you have to open it up and put it in there. That's a big thing. The big difference is these are ones that I just took out and put directly onto the into the pouch, these two. And you can see the difference. Okay, if you look really close, you can see through them better and everything. But the main thing is, and so this just depends upon if it bothers you or not, is that when you put them, because they're so thin, when you put them through the laminator, they will crinkle a little bit. You see that right there? So that's the big thing. It just depends upon what you want them to look like. These are ones that I've put on cardstock first and then ran them through. And the thing about that is, when you do that, you can do one of two things. See, these are very thick because of that. I ran them through the laminator twice, and I'll tell you why, but you don't have to do that. There's a step you can skip to do that. I put them onto the sheet, and then I ran the whole thing through the laminator. Then I cut them out. When you do that, because there's no edges, they kind of open up. So you have to put it in another laminating pouch, space them out so there's space in between, run that through the laminator, and then you just fancy cut them out. If you don't, you can skip that one of those steps. If you will take your stickers first and put them onto the cardstock, and then cut them out, then place them inside the laminator, that skips that step. That helps you just cut them out when you get it out, and you don't have to put them in another pouch and rerun it again. But they won't be quite as thick either. So again, it's up to you. What do you like? But some of these, I love Happy Planner floral books, but some of them, the I can't talk today. The florals in them are like super large. And while I do use my Happy Planner to decorate and stuff, some of them I want to keep. Put it that way. This is great for the person who wants to hoard her stickers, because, you know, if you put them in your planner and put them on a weekly or monthly, then when that's gone, they're gone. So if you have stickers that you absolutely adore and you want to keep them, this is the perfect thing to do. You can also, if you want to, if you have a printer, you can go on Pinterest and other places and download images that you like, save them to your phone, and then print them out on cardstock and do it that way, make them that way. So there's all kinds of ways. I just ordered a big order from an Etsy company that for some of her die cuts that's pre-done and laminated and everything. And, you know, I paid a good little money for some of those. this is a way that you don't have to pay that much money. You just have to put the work in and do it yourself. Of course, sticker books usually run $20, and then you can try and catch them on sale. That's what I did. And, you know, it's like I said, it depends upon what you want, how you want them to look. But I've got a few more in here, and I'm wondering, and I don't think I should do this, the ones that are translucent, you know, you can see through them. Like this one, I really want to keep this one because I think it's so pretty for fall. It just says, autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. I love that. I love it so much. And I want to do that on one, but I think it will do better on a piece of cardstock because it is the see-through kind of sticker, and it will not show up enough if I just run it through by itself. See, these were on the white paper, so they, you know, they look fine. And I already have a ton of this stuff. I even have, if you want to buy, you know, pre-cut die cuts, you can do that because I've had some from Planners Anonymous, and I like them so well, I wanted to make sure I keep them. They didn't get crinkled up and everything. So I actually laminated those. And, you know, that was 2 years ago, and I still have it in one of my planners to this day. The great thing about die cuts is you can do them for seasonal, just whatever you want to do. You can make them. You can change, you know, them out when you do different setups in your planner, and, you know, give you a fresh new look without spending a lot of money. So die cuts are fantastic that way. I'm moving my leg, therefore I'm moving my tripod. So I was going to do one as an example, and it is going to take a little bit to do this. If you guys want to stick around, I gave you the basic function of what to do. The ones that you do put on these do look better, in my opinion. But them being thicker, they'll also take up more space in your planner. So you want to consider those kinds of things too. Right now, I am going to make one that is going to be a bookmark. And for this, I wish, but I don't, but I wish I had a some stickers. But I do not. But stickers would be fantastic for this. But I'm just going to make a little autumn inspired bookmark. And this is in the rose gold foiling, and I just love it so, so much. It's so pretty. I love rose gold. Let's see, do I want another one? Maybe one more. Okay. So voila. And I do want to make one more because I like, you know, the more you can get onto a piece of paper, the more you can make and the less pouches you can use and paper you can use. But at the same time, I do want it to be properly, you know, done. My throat is scratchy today. It's 2 p.m. here, and it looks like it's nighttime outside. It's so dark. So dark. Which one do I want to do next? I love all the purples. This one this is the Seasons of Color. And it just, oh yeah, this will be a good one to do. Then I'm not already do one similar to that though. I've got the Believe in the Good, yeah, and Live Fully in the Season You're In. And I think I will also do this one. These make wonderful die cuts, especially the ones that you have these stains on. And again, they're really too big to practically use in your planners. Unless you are just doing the whole, you know, for fun, which I do. I have, you know, planners for fun. You know, for today I was, you know, decorating my happy planner, and it was mainly just for fun. because my ring planners are the ones I go to. The Happy Planner has such pretty stuff. And I was looking at their new release stuff, and here I am. I've got 2 right now that are dated through 2022. Plus, I have several that are undated. So it's not like I need them. But they're just so gosh darn pretty. Now, the one thing I am not good at, and you guys I'm sure are a lot better at, is the fancy cutting. Left-handed people, we don't tend to cut those things very well. Oh, we tend to... Oh, shoot, I cut this one incorrectly. I was wanting to use it as a book tab, so here I am talking. So this, I meant to give it more over here so that I could, punch the holes kind of here. This way, if I punch the holes, it's going to go directly through that. So I guess I will not do that one that way. I will just make it a regular old little pretty die cut. And some people have Cricuts where they can really make some cool stuff. I've been thinking about maybe getting one somewhere down the road. They're very, spendy. So, and I know that just the stuff that you not only is the machine expensive, but the supplies that you have to have are also expensive. So I spend so much money on planners themselves. But I would like them because, I've got friends who have them and they make the cutest gosh darn stuff I have ever seen. Okay, so here's my lemonade pouch. So you want to make sure that when you put them in there, you put them apart so that you have the room to cut around them and that they can seal properly. So I'm going to stick those in my laminator. Okay, so there they are. And if you want, you can run them through a second time. Especially if you see bubbles or something. And if you do decide to laminate it twice, I would definitely run that through twice, because you can get, with all that lamination, you can definitely get bubbles and stuff. And this is what they call 3 mil. You can also get 5 mil. Depends upon the laminator you have and what it will take. 5 mil, of course, is thicker. My husband gets so nervous watching me use the guillotine. He's like, "You're going to cut your arm off." I'm like, "Yeah, well, it'd just be another thing." Fancy cutting my little heart out. There's that one. Now just this one. I mean, this is just such an easy way to really, an inexpensive way to jizz up your planners, to make them pretty. You can stick them in, if you use ring binders, you can stick them in the pockets. You can use paper clips, cute little paper clips to attach them to the interior. You can put it on pages. It just, so much stuff. So much stuff. Look at that. Oh, that one's upside down. And they're just so easy. I mean, easy peasy. And they don't take any time whatsoever, guys. So seriously, try. This one I could make into a good bookmark because it's kind of tall. If you do make a bookmark, you would just want to make it a little bit tall. You want something really pretty at the top so it will stick out. And then when you cut it, make sure you measure it inside your planner and then your cutter, your hole punch, because you want to cut it. You want to punch the holes down low enough so that the top of the die cut does stick out if you're using it for a bookmark. If you're not using it for a bookmark, then just, you know, trim it to be right in the middle. Let me give you a little example of what I mean by that. Like this. I made these. This is my monthly. And see how far down I punched the holes. Same thing with my weekly. And then that way they stick out the top and I can just flip right to them. And there's my daily. But for an example with the, let me find it. For one that you don't do that way. It'll take me a minute, guys. It'll take me a minute. Okay, Melissa, where'd you put it? Where'd you put it, girl? I know it's closer to the back. I just got to figure out where in the back. You'd think I'd be better at this kind of stuff by now. No, not me. Oh, just poop. Where did I put her? Ah, there she is. So this one I made just with my name on it. I wanted it in the middle. I could have made this as a regular size dashboard, but I didn't. I just wanted it to be pretty, not functional. And then so I just put those down there like that. And then for, you know, your die cuts, like this is an example of one that I made out of a, ooh, my curtains are blowing. It's getting windy. It's ghosties. I made using, this come from the Planner Society, I want to say. And I've had that for a very long time. And it's just, like I said, when you do that, they last forever. You know, unless the dog gets them and chews them up. And we all know how that can be. But I hope that inspired you to get out your creative inventory out of your brain and do some stuff. Because I just love this. They're so beautiful. You know, you can make them any size of anything, whatever you like. And use them for a number of things. Even if you just journal, you want a journal bookmark or, you know, Bible, regular book that you're reading, whatever. That's the way to go. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. See you in the comments. Bye.